So, Maestro, in a concert that's entitled Tchaikovsky 4, but there's a lot more than that, on October the 31st and November the 1st, we've got three magnificent pieces that are going to show off, if nothing else, the brass section of the San Antonio Symphony.
Which we are very proud of. We start, like all of our concerts, with American Preludes. So I talked about this before. The American Preludes is a 14 work commission project that goes across the whole season. So every single concert will start with a short prelude that features an American or foreign composer. And it is a wonderful way to celebrate new music. And at the end of the day, our audience will have a say in what they like best and maybe want to hear more of this composer. I would call this concert probably the fate. Forza del Destino is the overture we start with by Giuseppe Verdi, probably one of his most well-known overtures, with one of the most beautiful clarinet solos in the literature. A very powerful work. Tchaikovsky's Fourth Symphony is based on a tone poem that he wrote before, Fatum, the Fate, again. It is very destiny-driven, and you hear when the fate is knocking on the door. It's not like in Beethoven 5 where it is this simple knocks, but it really gets the whole wall of the house shaking with this brass fanfare at the beginning. And the interesting process in this symphony is, of course, how does he deal with it and what is the end? And as you know, this symphony has one of the most glorious finales and exhilarating finales Tchaikovsky ever wrote. In the middle, we bring back one of our favorite pianists, Kirill Gerstein, who was here to perform the Brahms Concerto with us. And he's playing Rachmaninoff's first concerto, very much inspired by Edvard Grieg's piano concerto. And like, it is really a hidden gem in comparison to the most popular second and third concerto, but what an imagination. And how high he valued this concerto, you can see that he actually worked on the piece way after he has finished 3 and revised it and perfectionized it. And it was one of the concertos he loved actually very dearly and performed quite a lot.
He remarked, I understand, in the United States that he was happy after the revision in 1917 that the American audiences didn't go, well, where's 3? Where's 2? And when he played 1, there were smiling faces, so he was a happy guy.
Yeah. He was very self-conscious. He was never really self-secure. He was never always full of doubts. And as we know, he was also highly depressive. So he needed support and be confirmed all the time that he was one of the greatest, and we know that, of course, but he wasn't so sure about it.
Well, what a fabulous concert it's going to be on October the 31st and November the 1st. Tchaikovsky 4.